You mentioned the P word, so platform, and let's talk about platform for a while because platforms can facilitate the rapid progression of a project to IND because of several reasons requiring minimal investment in process development, for instance, until the proof of concept. So why is that important to use a platform process?
Yeah, I think if we take a corporate view of platform process, it's really to enable shots on goal. So drug development is hard. We all know that. And most drugs which enter into development will fail. I think that's just sort of a fact of the business. And one way to minimize the risk or minimize the loss on the investments that you're making in drug discovery and development is to have multiple shots on goal. That is, many candidates into the clinic, either candidates which are hitting the same target or the same therapeutic area, or maybe a broader display of trying to get many drugs into the clinic, hitting multiple targets, multiple indications. And really the only way you can do that is to have a fast and cost-efficient way of getting drugs into the clinic. Now, I think in the field of biologics, we're extraordinarily lucky that monoclonal antibodies become the platform molecule of choice. mAbs really fit the bill quite well. They're easy to discover. They're easy to manipulate and engineer to bind to really any target you can imagine that's expressed on the cell surface or in circulation. We know that, of course, in the body, in the immune system, antibodies have evolved naturally through their sort of combinant design to bind to, I think, theoretically, tens of millions, if not more, unique targets. And so from a drug discovery perspective, mAbs are a wonderful gift. And they also evolved to express really well in B cells and plasma cells. And for this reason, I think as a drug discovery and drug development tool, it really fits in well with the concept of developing a platform process. And then I think naturally as biotech companies and pharma companies adopted mAbs and developed these platforms, it now became very easy for companies in the industry to compare how their platforms were working against other people's platforms. And then it becomes, of course, a little bit of a competition, a little bit of a race for good business reasons, right? You want to be able to produce your drug effectively and efficiently to reduce both the time it takes to get your drug into the clinic and the cost it takes. Now, that's a very circular way of answering your question, David.